Drive WA, brought to you by Zulu Media Video Production, John Hughes, ORE Off-Road Equipment, Nutwork Web Design, and DriveWA.com. It's the last episode of Drive WA for this series, but don't worry, we're going to look back on all the fantastic things Mark and Taryn did on this part of their journey from Perth to Exmouth. Plus, we'll look back on all the hilarious outtakes from the trip.
Use what you want to and go away. Hello everyone, my name's Mark.
And I'm Taryn.
And together we're going to take you on the brand new series, Drive WA.
We're going to be driving the heritage trails of Western Australia and checking out some of the great hotspots this state has to offer. How are we going to do it, Mark?
Well, we found ourselves in one of John Hughes' showrooms, and I think you'll find he's coming on board to give us a couple of brilliant cars.
G'day, Mark.
How are you, John?
Hi, Taryn. How are you?
Hi,
nice
good,
to meet you.
thanks. You too.
Yeah, look, I've selected a couple of vehicles for you guys. One is a Mitsubishi Pajero diesel, the other is the Hyundai i30. And I'd like to give you the keys to the Pajero.
Thank you very much.
See what you guys can do with it.
Thank you very much, John. And tell me one thing, do you stand behind every car you sell?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's go, Taryn.
See ya.
We're on our way. Hey, they are. Taryn. London, see? And we're in Western Australia. Right, now this heritage trail covers 32 kilometres. It's got 22 significant buildings in it, so we've got a big day in front of us. It's easy to do, anybody can do it, but before we start, we're going to head off down to the ice cream parlour, and I'm going to buy you an ice cream before we start. It's a bit fresh this morning, but I'm sure we can handle it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, now there's a way you do this. You go like that, don't you? I'm not into wine.
Yeah, you only do that with red wine,
Oh,
don't
do you?
No, you can do it with
see, you
wine
can,
as
you can do it with
well.
anything,
Yeah.
see?
go.
I'll teach you.
Teach me, eh?
So yeah, basically you want to look at your wine.
Right.
Eyes bested.
Okay,
on
we'll
a
look at
white
it.
background.
Yeah.
So you can really get the colour. You can see being very young and new. It's basically like water, isn't it? It's very pristine, clear.
It's not water though, is it? No, no.
Got a bit more of a kick than water.
Okay.
And then yeah, you make sure to smell your wine. But if you smell it first and then give it a really nice sort of big swell.
Do we get to drink it ever? We've got to build up for it. Oh, we do get there. Oh, good. Well, I'm swirling. I'm swirling.
The first town we're going to visit on Drive WA is Cervantes. It's only 230 kilometres from Perth, and the way the roads are laid out, it's an easy 3-hour drive. It was named after an American shipwreck nearby, and that ship was named after Miguel de Cervantes. Did I say that right? Author of Don Quixote. Bet you didn't know that.
I'll get you another one.
Fill it up, mate. We could use another one because I'm hungry. Taryn's not, but I am. Oh, well, we're talking that one there. I reckon I could eat 4 or 5 of those.
Oh, let's see and have a go at it.
Fill it up. Let's see how many we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, I'm going to run out of fingers and toes. I reckon we get one more in there. Come on.
One more just for you.
Now, I've heard that your pickled octopus out of Cervantes here is something to die for.
And just help you out with that as well.
I knew you could. I knew you could. Come on, squash them down. Squash them down.
Right.
All right, what do you reckon? We're going to eat well tonight? Where are we?
We're at the Pinnacle.
That's the one. I have heard that between August and October, the wildflowers here are fantastic.
I also heard that they uncovered some Aboriginal artefacts that were more than 6,000 years old.
Really?
They did.
And do you reckon we'll find them in the Discovery Centre?
I think we will.
Yeah, we might have a look later on. We might have a look, but I reckon what we should do now is perhaps have a little picnic or something and Just take in the atmosphere and watch the old sun go down. What do you reckon?
Sure, sounds good to me.
Come on then, follow me and we'll go and find that crayfish we bought earlier. Sun's setting. You drink the wine, I'll drink the beer, and we'll have a bit of lobster.
You can have a bit of lobster.
Are you not having any?
No, that's
Why
fine.
not?
Don't eat it.
You're joking. You've got to eat
No,
lobster.
you know what? More for you, more wine for me.
Try it.
No, thank you.
You're not going to try it?
That's all right.
I'll have it then.
Good for you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, no
you
wonder
don't
they
know
call
what you're
it seafood.
missing. You don't know what you're missing, sorry.
One thing this area is never short of is wildlife. And if your passenger keeps a keen eye on the ocean, you never know who you might bump into.
We were just driving up on the highway and we saw them and thought we'd jump down and have a look.
Oh, look in front of the fish. You see in front of the fish?
I
Yeah?
want it.
Look in front of the fish. How are you, fellas?
G'day. How you going?
Nice,
I'm
Mark. Gary.
Peter. Hello.
Peter.
Taryn, hi.
Welcome to
Hey,
the Pioneer
Taryn.
Museum.
Great,
Come on
great.
in.
Well, it looks fantastic. Do you want to show us around?
Absolutely.
Come on, doggy.
Okay, this is the home of John and Elizabeth Maley. John Maley built the flour mill, which is a big 3-storey building next door. Had a general store, a hotel, a brewery. He was quite a busy man. By the 1880s, he was known as the King of the Flats.
Right.
And this was the most impressive house in this area. It needed to be a big house because he and his wife Elizabeth had 14 children.
So he was busy as well at that.
They were both very busy
No television
people.
in them days. No.
We absolutely treasure this tree. It's a Eucalyptus calengidensis, more commonly called the red river gum. As you can see, it's one of the famous flooded river gums, or the bent trees. Very, very old, estimated to be approximately 800 years old. There was a core reading done about 20 odd years ago, and we were told then it was about 780 years old.
Really?
Wow.
So when you think about it, it was a seedling in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Gary's since had this tree registered with the Heritage Council, and it's a beautiful place just to come and chill out.
750, that's older than my mother-in-law.
Welcome to Shamir Pearls. Barry Humphrey.
Taryn.
Hello, Taryn.
Mark.
How are you, Mark?
Pleased to meet you,
You've
mate.
come to the best place in the world
So
if you
we
want good
hear.
Australian,
So we hear.
Australian Brollis pearls. This is the place to come for black pearls.
Yeah,
So
right.
you will definitely find something with a lovely lady like this. I
Yeah,
can imagine
no,
something like that.
I
on
can't
the
buy
neck.
anything for Taryn, I'll get in trouble.
Why
I've
not?
got to look for something for the wife.
Oh, that sounds
And I'll tell
fair.
you what, I might even buy the girlfriend something while I'm here.
Really?
But this has caught my eye, Barry. This bit of gold here.
Yeah, that's the Australian nugget,
Right.
which was actually found 30 years ago in Leinster. Would you like to have a look at it?
Oh, if I could.
Yeah, certainly. It's,
That's it. Look at
it's
that.
47 ounces. Just
I'll
don't
hold
drop
this.
it up. Don't drop
I'll
it on
hold
the
that.
tiles. You'll break the tiles.
No, I won't. Right, well, we're finished shooting here.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I'd get away with that. This is brilliant.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
Taryn.
I'm Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Pleased
Welcome
to
to
meet
our
ya.
museum.
I'm going to go have a poke around the gift shop and a bit of a wander.
Go and buy me something.
Show you
Buy me
around.
something nice. Show me around,
Let's go,
Catherine.
Mark.
Yeah, this looks fantastic.
That's right. That's right. The Batavia never made it to Indonesia because it came aground at the Abrolhos, probably the bloodiest mutiny in our history. 125 people murdered until the mutineers were caught and brought to punishment. So a very gruesome story from our history.
Oh, great. This is good, this one. We've seen quite a bit of this one. Oh, I didn't know the mother-in-law was in here. She's not looking too well. We'll go out here. Shall we see if anything else we can see?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure there's loads.
Mark and I are here at the HMAS Sydney Memorial, not only to absorb the beautiful surroundings, but to pay our respects to the 645 souls that were lost.
We've had a hectic day driving around this fantastic state, and what we're going to do now, we're just going to slow up. We're just going to have a look around this magnificent structure that they've built just to pay our respects to the sailors.
But in this country, the flies blow their eggs and the eggs become maggots. They would scrape the maggots off and wash the meat in vinegar. Oh my God, my eyes scouted around the long red dirt road, shimmering stalks of gold from the wheat. It was 45 degrees. A mirage of waves rose from the ground. Apparently my eyes were all over the place. Then do I dare mention to Alan Jackson what I saw along the dry winter creek Or will he think I'm mad? After all, it's the first time we're together.
When you're doing this trip, don't go mad and get to your destination. Just slow down and take in all these fantastic ruins that you can see. You can pick up all the information from the visitor centre. This is the Linton hiring station, as Taryn said, and they're absolutely fantastic. You've got some little bits of writing that the convicts would have put on these. There's obviously not all of them, because you've got Wayne Johnson from 1975.
That's
I'm
my
sure he
mum's
weren't.
cousin.
Was it? And I'm sure he weren't a convict. But was she a convict?
No.
How do you know? How do you know?
Convict ancestry.
You can win a great holiday prize each week just by watching Drive WA. This week's winner will receive 2 nights accommodation for 2 people somewhere along this Drive WA itinerary. Enter on the drivewa.com website or in person at the Driving Holidays Information Centre, who are specialists at helping you design WA travel. The first correct entry drawn next Friday will be the winner, and details will be announced on the drivewa.com website every Friday. I bet you'd like to know some secret fishing spots. Unfortunately, by the time most reports tell you the fish are running, it's too late. Get live fishing reports, tips and secret tackle specials free to your computer or mobile via Twitter. Join Twitter for free at twitter.com and follow Steve Corrier, and you'll have all the fishing reports as soon as we hear them.
Every human being is unique, and our identity is important to us. Who we are, who we want to be. Nowadays, an online identity is equally important, whether for an individual, a group, or a business. At Nupwork, we embrace differences and make the web work for you.